It is 8:27. Ever heard the saying, changes come fast, change comes slow? Many would say it's a true statement in the theater world. But one local company is dedicated to offering an exclusive, inclusive, and accessible environment that celebrates diversity.
I wanna pet. Woo! No, hear me out. This is something that I feel I cannot do without. I'm not complaining, but I'm an only child. Lifeline Theatre in Rogers Park is showing its commitment to equity with its adaptation workshop, now in its third year, uplifting one voice of change after another. Lifeline's artistic director, Ilesa Duncan, is here with me now to tell us all about it. Thanks so much for being with us this morning.
Thanks so much for having me.
Absolutely. For those who may not be familiar with Lifeline Theatre, tell us more about it. It's been around for decades, right?
Yes, Lifeline is in our 41st year
Wow.
of operating in Rogers Park. So yes, we've been a staple in this community for most of that time.
Let's talk about the workshop now. If chosen, what will the applicants get and receive?
Well, they will receive up to 5 to 6 months of development with Lifeline's ensemble, and we are known for our literary adaptation. And so we'll be working with them to create a work that they select that they want to bring to the stage.
And specifically, you're looking for writers of color as well. Why is this program important to the theater's mission?
The theater for many years has been wanting to expand the voices that it tells. And because we're an ensemble-based company, we also want to get to know the artists that we work with. And it's our chance to expand the ensemble, our collaborations and partnerships. And so it's been very important to the work we've been doing for almost 10 years around diversifying and becoming more equitable and inclusive theater.
And clearly you all are very passionate about that cause as well. So right now, a writer or someone passionate about theater is listening to our conversation going, hey, I want to apply. What will make them stand out among the hundreds of applications I know you guys will have to read over?
I think that having a passion for a story, we do ask them to submit something that's in the public domain, because a lot of the adaptations we could get into royal licensing issues.
Okay.
So for this, we're saying a work of from the public domain. It can be from a book, an article, memoir, any kind of thing like that, but something that they have a passion for and want to tell from a perspective that's unique to them, unique to the stories that they want to tell, and how to bring that to stage.
I started our conversation by saying changes come fast, but change comes slow. As a whole, how do you think the theater industry is doing when it comes to diversifying plays and writers and cast?
Well, I think since the pandemic, the shutdown, there's been a call amongst artists of color to see that diversification happening. And there have been theaters that have some been slow to respond, but many have been working to diversify, to create more opportunities for everyone in the theater and to make sure that it's an inclusive and welcoming environment.
Before I let you go, I'll talk about where interested writers can go to apply.
So come to our website at lifelinetheater.com, click on the third annual adaptation workshop link there, and it'll give you all the information that you want. So writers receive a $500 stipend, that our process-oriented focus and development workshop, and then it concludes with a showcase of their work in July.
And they have until the 17th. Interested to hear more about the journey? Let us know when you pick the winners or the writers for this workshop, and we'll be sure to share their stories as well. And don't be surprised if you see an application from a guy named Terrence Lee. I might do a hip-hop Shakespeare adaptation or something.
That's awesome. We look forward to it. Thanks again.
Thanks again, Ms. Duncan. You're awesome, too.